Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Monday, February 5th, 2018. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. There are certain world leaders who like to say that climate change is a myth or that it's fake news. And I'm no meteorologist, but I can tell you for sure that last weekend the temperature in Kuwait jumped up a few degrees when the latest off-season update photos dropped from Big Ramy. True to form, Ramy has to be sitting at over 3 bills and sporting a clearly insane amount of muscle. But to me, the real story here is conditioning. All filters aside, the big man looks like he's done a nice job of staying lean so far this offseason. And at this point in time, I think we can all agree that Ramy has all the size anyone could ever ask for. So as long as he keeps taking this quality over quantity approach until his prep starts, the more likely it is that we get a legendary Big Ramy performance sometime down the road. Sometimes it's the little things in life that end up delivering the biggest changes. So I guess you can't be mad at veteran Josh Wade for putting in a little twist on one of his old favorites. Last Friday, Wade was spotted knocking out a savage midday shoulder session, which always seems like a good way to get your weekend started off right. What we saw from Wade to close out the season at the Ferrigno Legacy Classic has definitely opened up a few eyes. So now that he's got everyone's attention, let's see what he can do once the new schedule starts to get rolling. Back in the day, I can remember there were times when I would leave the gym so completely wiped out that I already knew that rolling out of bed the next day was going to be a big problem. And I'm guessing that's probably how 3-time men's physique Olympian Dean Balabis is feeling. Yesterday, Balabis was seen blasting his way through another monster training session, which I'm quite sure emptied the tank. For cranking along like this before the season even starts is Exhibit A why Balabis has been one of the most consistent guys in the division over the last few years. And as long as he stays healthy, he's someone who's more than capable of ripping off a few wins if he picks his spots correctly during the 2018 season. I remember back in the 90s, there were so many guys who would turn into grade A slop jockeys in their off season. But thankfully for him, Fouad Abiad is more of a new school kind of guy. Over the weekend, Abiad dropped a surprise off-season update for all the fans out there in Haas Nation, where we see the big fella showcasing one of the sharper off-season looks that we've seen from him in quite a while. I don't know any warm-blooded bodybuilding fan who doesn't love the attitude and intensity that guys like Fouad bring to everything they do. So hopefully 2018 will be the year he can steer clear of the injury bug. When guys like Fouad are humming, it makes everything just a little bit more interesting in the bodybuilding world. Not too long ago, I had one of my clients tell me that they wanted to get on stage so they can do it for the culture. And even though I'm probably too old now to get what that means, I think it's pretty damn clear what super heavyweight powerhouse Vincenzo Masone is out there trying to do. After falling short of the win at last year's NPC Nationals, Masone has been in the gym training like an absolute demon, packing on all sorts of high-quality, stage-ready muscle over these last few months. And when you see this guy standing alone, you can't help but think he might be one of the most insane-looking bodybuilders on the planet. But if he wants to punch his ticket to the pro level, then starting right now, his focus needs to begin and end with conditioning, because that's what's going to finally push him over the top and earn him his IFBB Pro card. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.